Okay, so once you've opened CapCut, there should be a box here that says Create New. You select on the box and then you're going to get a page like this. Once that page comes through, all you need to do is basically drag the video that I give to you. So click on it and you just drag it basically onto the section here. So there's going to be a video and a picture that I send to you each week. So the picture needs to go on the bottom. It's really important that the picture goes on the bottom and my video goes on the top. So first drag the picture to the bottom, my video on the top. Once you've done that, come up on here, which is cutout, select cutout, and then press auto cutout. Once you've clicked that, it should say here processing, and it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to process. Once you've done that, it should cut it out like this. So it will be the picture background and me on the top here. Okay, so once that's done, you need to export it. Yeah, so you need to export it, which is here, without doing anything else. Press export, and then you just need to press resolution. Always needs to be 4K. That's fine. That's all fine. So once you've done that, you just press export. And you just wait for it to export. So basically, it's really important that you add the picture in first, which is always on the bottom, and the video afterwards, which is second on the top. Otherwise, it doesn't cut it out properly. Then you just go and cut out, press auto cut out, wait for about 5-10 minutes to upload. Once you've done that, you will need to export it with these settings and press export. The reason because you will need to upload it again onto here, and then you need to crop it out, edit it, add the text, etc. on it later. It's much easier if you do it like this, because the other way you're going to be chopping and changing these, and there's going to be too many different cuts on this one, and you won't be able to add the other layers, for example, the text and the music on the bottom, because there's already 2 on there. So it's really important that you wait for this to upload. Okay, so once it's been exported, you don't need to press any of these. It just says video exported and it's gone into the folder. You just press OK. So then you need to come out of here, and the video should be downloaded. Just double check if everything works. Reopen it and just click on this section here and just press back to remove it. Press back to remove it, and then drag the video that you've downloaded. Just drag it. You just need to drag it onto here. There you go. You can see it here. So if you press this section here, you could sort of zoom in and zoom out. So then you'll be able to see the audio. If you can see it down here where I've stopped, you will know roughly where you will need to do some of the cutouts as well. Before we go any further, okay, so for brightness, you can do it -10. For contrast, you could do +10. I'm just trying to see if we can add some color to this. Yes, a saturation. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so basically, okay, so all you need to do is contrast +10, brightness -10, and then saturation +10. That's it for this. So that's all done. Please do it in this order, because it's just easier for you later to edit it. That's all. Because if you once you cut these up and then you start to play around with brightness. You'll have to do it for each and every single section. So it's better to select the whole thing and do it all at once together. So in the beginning is obviously going to be a cut. So you can select the point here, for example, and then you just press this button here, which is split. So select where you want to go. So about here, I should say. Yeah, about here, because there's no audio here. The audio starts about here, so we can cut it just before. We can press the split button so it splits it. So you'll see a gap there now. So if you click on this one, press delete or remove, it will remove it. And then you just scroll back here to the beginning and press play. Stress is the mind trying to commit. So there's still a bit of a gap here, so we can take it back there, split it again, click on that, press back, and it removes it. Just so it gives me about a second or two just to kick in, basically. Stress is the mind there trying to communicate with you, telling you to balance the mind. All you have to do is pay attention. Okay, so the beginning part, that's the opening, and that's my opening for all the videos, more or less. So you get to a paragraph. You'll also see a little bit of a break here with the sounds here. So you need to split this. Basically, I'm going to add the intro here. So this is the intro of what the video is going to be about, which is this section here. Stress is the mind. And once that breaks, I'm going to have an intro of the video, which I'm going to show you in a second. So once that's done, you just carry on trying to communicate with the rest of the video. Telling you to balance the mind. All you have to do is pay attention. Stress is a sensor, and it triggers if too much pressure is applied. These pressures can come from anywhere in life: work, relationship issues, bereavement, trauma, or doing too much at once. You only have one plate, and if you keep filling it, sooner or later it will overload, and you will no longer be enjoying your food. You'll be collecting it from the floor. Reduce the amount of things on your plates and complete one at a time. Reduce quantity and go for quality. So basically, I'll be talking in here, and if there's any long breaks in here, you can cut them down. You will generally see a break here, you can cut it down. If I put my hand up and you see it, that means I've made a mistake and you need to cut it out, or the paragraph before it. Yeah, so, and also when I change the screen script, you will see, you will need to have it cut out as well. See, right there, I've paused it, which you can see a break. So from here to about here, I'll need to cut it out again. So about here, I need to press that. And then I stopped about here. If you can see that right about there. So press it there and then press the cutout. And there's a section here. Now you can remove that. And it's just going to jump from one end to the other. If you make a mistake, just go on the top bar here, press edit and press undo. And you just keep pressing play. And psychological. The most common psychological symptoms are too much on your mind, thinking about too many different things at once. Your thoughts are constantly rushing, unable to stop or control worrying. Thinking patterns have changed from a positive to a negative, feeling overwhelmed and difficult in concentrating. You see, the mind is trying to tell you to calm down and look after yourself. But if you don't pay attention, if you don't act upon it, if you don't listen to it, it will give you physical symptoms. Because your mind knows that you're paying more attention to the physical symptoms. The most physical symptoms are headaches, stiff body, unexplained aches and pains, pains around shoulders and chest, under or oversleeping, under or overeating, under or overactive, lack of energy and feeling drained.